Hi everybody. So today I thought I would share with you my recipe for keto cheesecake. Now, this is a great recipe for the holidays or special occasion or birthday. And I wanted to let you know that you can also adapt this to a carnivore diet if you need to, by not adding any crust and maybe not any sweetener unless you do have, unless you allow yourself to have some stevia sweetener. Okay, so let's get started, and I can't wait to share this recipe with you. So the first thing that I do is measure out a cup and a half of the superfine almond flour. Okay. Then I put just a little bit of it's a little bit too much, a little bit of a dash of salt to enhance the almond flavor. And to that, I add about a tablespoon of, or a couple of teaspoons or a tablespoon of your favorite sweetener, artificial sweetener, of course. And then I don't really measure the cinnamon, but I put probably about a teaspoon of cinnamon. And you can leave the cinnamon out if you prefer. And then just give it a good mix. I use a fork so that I can blend it all together a little bit better than using a spoon. I just make a well. And then I melted about 7 tablespoons of butter. I put that in. And I'll have all these measurements down for you in the description below. So again, I'll just blend all that together. I just want to mix it really well. I think that the fork helps to mix it better than um, a spoon. That way nothing clumps together. It gets really mixed up in there. So once you have everything blended really well with the butter, I'm going to put it into my pan. And then I will take my spoon, and or you can use your actually the fork would probably be better. So how I did it to do the crust is I use my fork to just kind of spread it around like this as evenly as I can get it, just all crumbly. Making sure I cover the whole surface. And just to let you know, I'm using a 9-inch cake pan here, but it's a tall one. That's like, it's 2 3/4 of an inch high, because I don't have a springform pan, but you can use a Springform pan, and it's 9 inches. So once I have it all like this, pretty much even, then I'll take the back of my spoon and press it down. Okay, so now we've got it all smooth, pressed down firmly. I'm going to set this aside. You could even put it in the refrigerator if you wanted while you're waiting um, to make the filling. So I'm going to set it aside, and then we'll get started on the filling. Okay, so now for the filling, I'm using 2 bars of full fat cream cheese. And so the first thing I do is I put about 1/3 of a cup of heavy cream into the cream cheese. And then I'm going to go and blend it smooth with the beaters of my mixer so that um, it incorporates well. And the heavy cream helps to smooth it to begin with. So I do that first, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is add a half to 1 cup, 1/2 to 1 cup of sweetener, of artificial sweetener, whichever is your favorite. I'm using an allulose blend. And then I'm going to crack 1 egg into the mixture. And then I'll go back to my mixer and blend it again. Okay, so now I will add some vanilla, and I just eyeball it, about a teaspoon. You can also add a little bit of lemon juice to it if you prefer. Okay, and then I'll crack my other 2 eggs. And then I'll take it back to the mixer and blend it up again. And you don't want to incorporate too much air in it. You just want to mix it until the eggs are blended inside into the mixture. Okay, so now that I've done that, I've scraped the sides of my bowl. You can see it's pretty thick. I'm going to add about 1/2 of a cup of sour cream. Okay. And now I will take it back to the mixer and mix it one more time. But I'm going to add, before I do that, I'm going to add just a touch more of the heavy cream to loosen the batter up a little bit. And then I'll blend it up. Okay, so I blended that, and I want to tell you that when I blend in the sour cream, I'm just blending it, very slowly and just enough to incorporate the sour cream in. Okay, so I have my pan with my crust. I'm going to pour the cheesecake mixture on top of it. Just smooth it out. Shake it even. And that way you can get any air bubbles that come to the top. Smooth them out. Okay, and one last thing, if you want, as an option, I like to sprinkle a little bit of sugar-free white chocolate chips on top. And the reason that I sprinkle them on top and not blend it with it is because the sugar-free chips tend to sink to the bottom in the mixture. And so if I put them on top, they don't sink too far down. And it helps to, um, keep them on fairly much in the batter without going all the way down to the crust. Okay, so now I'm going to put it in the oven at 335 degrees for about 30 minutes. You want to check it and make sure it doesn't have, that it's set and that it just has a little bit of a jiggle in the middle. Okay, so my cake is done, and as you can see, it has just a little bit of a jiggle, and now I'm going to let it cool. Okay, so my cake has been cooling for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes outside the oven, and so now I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and you have to refrigerate it for several hours or overnight. If you want, you can put it in the freezer for a few hours if you're in a hurry to eat it. So, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's all nice and chilled. Okay, so here's the cheesecake. Got my bite ready. It is delicious. You can see some of the chips on top, but it's very good. I believe you will definitely enjoy it. So thanks for watching today. And if you want more recipes, please leave me a comment below, and I'll be glad to put some more keto friendly recipes and some carnivore recipes. So thanks for watching.